Well, she may not be the betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She has told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ. Get me an opportunity. She gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she says. She has been sure. She has been confident. That is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5. We'll see if she can dethrone the queen. So here's the all-time great, the UFC Hall of Famer, Ronda Rousey. Of course, she took part in the first women's fight in UFC history back at UFC 157. Went on to fame and fortune. Her legacy as well established as any woman in the game.
I met Ronda Rousey back at the Olympics in 2008. As a young girl, became an Olympic bronze medalist. That was unheard of for someone to do that. And she took that star power and that ability to grapple and applied it right to a mixed martial arts career, where she not only captured the UFC title, but also defended it on a number of occasions with her patented armbar. Every time Ronda fought, people tuned in, they loved it, it was always exciting.
And some wondered if she would ever make this walk again. Well, here is Ronda Rousey back in this arena, and if her pre-fight talk is any indication, she's got a point to prove here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Germaine the Iron Lady De Randamie. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Ronda Rousey!
Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, ready to go here, round 1. At one point, Cesar Gracie called her the female Anderson Silva. Germaine De Randamie, power in all length.
Oh, I haven't heard finally yet. Oh my goodness.
Early connection with the left from the champ. Oh, huge knee to the body. That'll soften her up. And now a left.
Oh my goodness.
Back to the feet. Fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that. Her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
Huge shots landed on both sides. How are they still standing? Rousey's in the stack guard now. Could be trouble here.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Oh, heavy leg kick.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out and try to finish the fight.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to try to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Well, Rousey's got her stacked up here. Could be the beginning of the end. And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. Great. Right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Rousey goes in for the takedown now, and she gets it. Beautiful transition and adjustment by her there after she was getting worked pretty good on the feet. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Both fighters back to their feet now.
Beautiful kick lands there.
In the clinch, De Randamie's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Second round, straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head. Thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Do you believe what we saw in the previous round? I can't believe it, but here is our next round. Now this could be the beginning of the end for her.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
She's setting up an armbar here.
Armbar. What a tight armbar.
She's out.
Wow, way to stay calm in a tough situation and defend that armbar. Arms are deep.
She's got her back now. Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she can go back to it.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of a combination. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds.
Another one!
Big strikes continue to land. All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Ronda